How's it going, everyone? Well, while my car is down and the motor's down, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Well, not start, but continue sanding on it and getting it ready for paint. It's starting to warm up a little bit here. It's cold outside right now, but the past few days it was nice and warm. So I think maybe one day these next couple of weeks I'll be able to put my car inside the garage, and I'll be able to paint it. So right now I'm just sanding. I'm trying to get it ready, trying to finish it up. I gotta pull the headlights, tail lights, and stuff like that out of it. Don't know if I'm gonna do that quite yet. For now, I'm just sanding. So yeah, here's a little time lapse. Alright guys, that's all I'm going to do for today. I got pretty much the whole hood done. Anywhere where you see white, there was a chip or something, or the paint was cracked, and I was just trying to smooth it out. It's smooth. There's no divot or anything like that with your hand. The paint feels flat. If you can feel it, you can see it. Like that little dent right there, I can't feel it, but sanding it, you can see it. So I'll probably fill that. There was a dent here, I'll probably fill that. I may replace this fender, to be honest. Probably not, though. But yeah. At first I was sanding with 220, but with that random orbiter, 220 is just not gritty enough. I know that sounds crazy, but the finish, I actually went down to 80 grit. And the finish that it's leaving behind is, oh, you can actually see it's starting to mist out here a little bit. It's not leaving behind anything you can feel. I'm used to sanding cars with like an air sander, and I know with an air sander I would sand with 600 grit and do all of this with 600 grit. Anything less, and when you paint it, you'll actually see the scratches. But from when I sanded this last time, I sanded it with 80 grit too, and you can't, anywhere where I hit it, and you can see where I'm going to have to go back, and I need to get the self-etching primer out tomorrow if it's a little warmer, and hit some of these spots where I went through. But this paint's really flat now, sanding with the 80 grit. So I will probably do sandable filling primer and go over this with a filler primer. And then sand the whole car, block the car with 600 grit to make it nice and flat before I put the paint on top. So, but I don't know if I've mentioned this before. The reason why I'm going so deep, and I don't really have to do it on the front bumper and the back bumper so much, but the rest of the car, this car has been painted more times than I had thought. Sanding it, when I painted it red, I thought that the white that was there was the original, because this car was originally white. I thought that the white paint that was there was the original paint. It wasn't. And when I put the red on top of it, the red chipped up real bad, and I thought it was from where I had painted it red. I thought the red didn't stick. Well, it turns out that it was actually the white. So sorry about that. Anyways, the original white paint was chipping up real bad. So I am, as you can probably tell, I'm getting through the red, through the white, through primer, into another thing of white. And if you look right here, you can actually see the white, primer, white, and primer. So this car was repainted white at some point. So I am eating my way through anything that might be loose, making it nice and flat. Like this panel is actually pretty good. I need to sand it with the 220, but this panel is nice and flat. I don't feel anything. It's nice and smooth. So that's all I'm doing, is just going through and re-sanding everything. So hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I've got a cam ordered. It's on its way here, I think. I've confirmed the specs. So it's on its way here. Hopefully it gets here soon. And sitting up here on our porch, I've got a box. This has a turbo in it for my truck. So I'll be making a trip to Texas here soon to hopefully go get my truck. So that's a pretty big deal. But hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Something I did that I should have videoed and I didn't is I replaced the heater core in my wife's truck. And I should have videoed that. You talk about a nightmare. The whole dash had to come out. And not just the dash, the center console, everything. I mean, this truck was gutted. The steering column has to be unbolted and dropped down. The dash was probably pulled 2 foot back. Everything unhooked. Oh, it was a nightmare. But she's got working heat now, and we got twins on the way, so that's a huge deal. And then something else I'm going to do eventually is get a good video of cleaning this truck. It doesn't look too bad right now. You can see the dirt in the carpet though. I shot back this carpet. I spent an hour. I mean, you can see all the stains. This was a work truck. So I want to shampoo all this, and I'd like to get all that on video. But it looks, even this looks 10 times better than it did before. Not even exaggerating. I wish I would have gotten pictures of it before I cleaned it. This carpet was full of dirt. And you can still see in like the creases, the edges where it's still pretty full of dirt. Literally all I did for now is just shop back it, because I'm gonna have to pull the back seat out, the front seats out, and get a shampooer in here. But I honestly think we cleaned the floor mats with some cleaner. And I'm actually impressed at how clean they came out. These things were worse than the floor. So I'm hoping that shows good signs. And this is just with some degreaser and a water hose. This wasn't with like shampoo or any kind of carpet cleaner or anything. So I honestly think that with some carpet cleaner and a good scrubbing and shampooing, we can get this floor pretty clean. If anybody has any cleaners or anything that they suggest, please let me know down in the comments. Links in the description to order shirts. Yeah, I appreciate you watching.